You vote for what you want through your behavior and your actions, not through your words. So stop telling everyone you're going to make it and I'm going to do it. You've been telling yourself that for what, like a year, 2 years, 3 years now? But maybe you do. Maybe you pick it up for a week and then you put it down. You're not motivated. You're procrastinating. Your leg hurts, or you've got a headache, or you've got schoolwork to do. You're being a pussy. You want it or you don't. You vote with your behavior, not your words. You know what to do. You pick something, you stick to it, you make no money for the first 2 years, and you put yourself in a real bank of pain and suffering. But what are you going to do after this video? You're gonna go to the next recommended video. You're gonna open your phone and start the short form scroll again. Or maybe you're gonna get all motivated and click on the course and register, and you're gonna hop in there. But probably by the weekend, you're gonna have lost motivation and just gonna be back to your old habits. Fucking pick. Stop. Because this is the thing, is you're procrastinating, and because you tell yourself and others that you're going to do it, you're not in as much pain as you should be, because fundamentally you've still got this weird delusional faith and hope. You're like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna make it one day. One day is when you're gonna be 50 years old, stuck in a 9-to-5 you hate, with a wife who resents you and kids that don't respect you. That's gonna happen. Mark my fucking words. If you don't listen to this and actually fix this, and I'm not trying to give you some motivational pep talk here, I'm just trying to give you like a cold, hard reality check. You need to leave this video with a decision made. Are you actually going to do it? And by do it, I mean not say you're going to do it. Like, do it. You're going to stick to it, and you're going to stick to it for at least a year. The same thing every day, in spite of the doubt, in spite of the fear, in spite of the avoidance, in spite of the procrastination, the rejection, the confusion, the incompetence feeling, the discomfort. You're actually going to stick to it, and you're going to do it, and you're making that decision consciously. Or are you going to just continue in this little weird grandeur delusion you've got? Yeah, I'll do it. Like, I'm going to be successful. I've got faith. I've got self-belief. Fuck off. If you had self-belief, you'd actually be trying. Let me tell you something right now. If you don't do this and you don't actually snap your fingers together and get your head in the game here, you're going to die broke. If someone's really sick and they've got an infection and they take a painkiller, the pain temporarily goes away, but the infection stays there. And the infection is the thing that kills you. There's a difference between antibiotics and painkillers, right? You got a, let's say you've got a, like a chest infection. And you're like, you don't want to admit that you've got a chest infection. And so what you do is you take really strong painkillers, and they get rid of all the inflammation, all the pain, and you feel fine. But the infection grows and it gets worse. You're not addressing the infection. The infection that you have is a lack of discipline and procrastination. But the painkiller is this idea that you're going to make it. This whole self-belief. You got to have self-belief, and you got to believe in yourself. Like, yeah, sure, but you should believe in your ability to work. Don't believe in your ability. You don't deserve the fucking outcome. You silly boy. You don't deserve to be successful, because if you did, you would be. The only people that are entitled to success are the people that work for it. And so this is a harsh message, and it's a stern one, but I am sick to death of talking to guys between the age of 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, early 20s, like late teens, whatever, mid 20s, who don't do anything to be successful, but have this idea in their head that somehow they're going to be. And it's by having that idea in their head, it gives them this weird sense of comfort and safety that soothes them through the day when they're watching when they're playing video games, or, not working hard. I'll level with you here, and I'm gonna lay it on the floor. Like, trying to build a business and trying to get rich it fucking sucks. It is not fun. And not just in a way where you think, yeah, it's gonna be hard. No. It sucks. Like, it's the hardest thing that I've ever done. And I think anyone who's become a millionaire will tell you the same thing. But the problem is that you think in your head that it's a lot easier than it actually is. And so when you try and start, because you've got such, your expectations of how easy it is to be successful are up here. But really, how easy it is to be successful is like this level. And so you start thinking it's going to be this easy and you're going to become rich overnight. But then, because that's what you want to believe, but then the reality is here. And as soon as you face the reality, you fall from this expectation. And the higher expectation is of how easy it's going to be, the further you have to fall and the more likely you are to quit. And so my job here is to set your expectation and tell you that this is going to be hard. Harder than you can possibly even conjure up or comprehend in your head right now. If you want to become a millionaire and you want to become ruthlessly financially free, you're going to have to make idiosyncratic, weird sacrifices that people are going to label as unhealthy. It's a very rare outcome, which means you have to sacrifice very rare things. When I tell people like no social life, when I tell people you're going to have to sacrifice things to do with your health for a while, you're going to have to sacrifice your mental health, your peace of mind, your cortisol is going to spike, you're going to age faster. People are like, well, that's not good. Like, I don't want to do that. Well, no shit. This is why not many people are millionaires. Like the first year in business for me was the unhealthiest year of my entire life. I burned out. I got ill. I was like in a really bad way for a long time, but I got it done. And this is the thing is like, everyone wants to virtue signal and be like, yeah, but you need to keep your health, don't sacrifice your health. Like, it's easy to say. Have you actually tried? Once you make it and it all becomes worthwhile, the dust settles and you don't really have to, if you want to level up again, you've got to go through it again. But it's possible. It can be done. It just really sucks. And I just wanted to give you this message because I'm just like, brother, all these young guys, they just don't get it. I can help you with it. I can give you all the tools. If you click the first link in the description, we've got Imperium Academy. It's an intensive 6-week program that will help you become financially free. But I want to make it really clear that it sucks. It's not easy. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna challenge you. I'm gonna push you. You're gonna feel very uncomfortable and very unhappy in the process. If you're not willing to do it, I don't care. No one cares. The only people that care are your future children when you can't afford to buy them things or take them on holiday, or your future wife when she has no respect for you because you can't provide. I mean this well. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just like, it's frustrating to see, and I just want the best for people who watch these videos. So yeah, see you around.